Well, it's a very busy morning here at Chessington World of Adventures for the opening day of Mandrill Mayhem and the world of Jumanji. As you can see, people are literally queuing to get into the gates of the park. This is down at the hotel entrance. Hello everyone, it's Rob here from Rob's Theme Park Vlogs, and I'm here at the Chessington World of Adventures resort today for the opening day of the new Jumanji world, and of course the new shuttle launch coaster and wing coaster here, Mandrill Mayhem. Going to be going on that at around about 10:30. I've just reserved my ride slot for it, so looking forward to experiencing this whole new world they've got here and this brand new coaster as well. To join me along for the vlog day here at Chessington World of Adventures, going to be an absolutely great day. So they've just opened the main park gates and we're now inside the resort. I've got my ride reserved time for Jumanji Mandrill Mayhem at 10:30, so I'm going to take a walk around the park first of all, see if there's any updates and stuff before I head down that way. I say there's a lot of people here on park today for the opening. I mean, most people I've spoke to at the front gate have all said yeah, they've all come down for this, so I think it's going to be a bit of a busy day on park, but I think the main focus is going to be over at the World of Jumanji today, so who knows, the rest of the rides might not be too bad, but everyone's heading down this path and heading down to the new world, so we'll head down there and take a look around the area before going on the ride. Let's have a look at this brand new world here, the world of Jumanji.
Everyone, welcome to the opening day of World of Jumanji. I mean, I think this is an obvious question, but are we excited today? Everyone got your spot in the virtual queue?
Yes.
Yeah. Amazing. I'm so thrilled to welcome you today. My name's Nick. I'm the marketing director here at Chessington World of Adventures, and this is a really exciting day for us, and I hope a really exciting day for all of you as well. We are thrilled to invite you in to experience the world of Jumanji. And in just a few moments, you'll get to go inside and enjoy 3 brand new rides. Mamba Strike, Ostrich Stampede, and of course, the world's first Jumanji roller coaster, Mandrill Mayhem. Now, before we get you inside, we are going to have to open this up, and I'm going to need to have some help. Does anyone want to volunteer to help out? Yeah? How about you down there with the phone? Come on up. Okay, this is your big moment then, Junior, okay? We're going to count down from 10 this time. This is going to be the real deal. At the end of the countdown, give this a push down and we'll get this land open. Okay, are we all ready? Yeah! 10! 9! 8! 7! 6! 5! 4! 3! 2! 1!
So guys, we are here in the world of Jumanji. And I tell you what a fantastic opening to the land that was. I think they had a fantastic introduction from the marketing director here. They had countdown, they got someone up on the stage to do the opening, and then they had like a fire show to officially open the land up. So what a way to open up a brand new land here. I'm going to say my ride time is not for about another 15-20 minutes yet, so what I'm going to do some exploration around the land, sort of have a little look at the area and the theming, and then I will get back to you when I go on the ride. So I'll give you some now. You're going to see some little updates and some shots of the area. I'll see you guys in a few seconds and give you some updates. Here we go. Let's have a look, shall we, at the world of Jumanji. So obviously, as they have said, the area is home to 3 brand new attractions. One of them there is the Mamba Strike. A nice little flat ride down here. Brilliant theming with the snake in the background. And I think you have to avoid the snake's bite. So as you can see, the first ride is going on this ride for today. Also over the other side of the area you have got the Ostrich Stampede ride as well, which I'll go and take a look at very shortly. But let's take a ride, shall we, on Mamba Strike to begin with. Here we go. So just come off a ride on Mamba Strike, a SBF swinging flat ride. Really good actually. Quite a bit of force to it, especially if you haven't got your seat sort of right down. It's got quite a bit of movement to it. So no, that was really good ride there. I enjoyed that. It's definitely a good flat ride and a good addition to the park, and a great addition to this area as well. Just really fits in with the theming and stuff. Right, the time has come now for me to head over to Mandrill Mayhem to experience this brand new coaster type, a shuttle launched wing coaster, and the first here at Chessington to have an inversion as well. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to go and join the queue now. So as you can see, guys, there's some really awesome views of the coaster and the theming around it from the queue line. They've really immersed you right into the experience, and you've got some great little info cards as well around the queue line. I've got to say, so far, the theming in the area is brilliant. It really ties, if you've ever seen the Jumanji films, the theming really ties in with all the theming. It's brilliant. Indeed, it ties in with the films absolutely perfectly. And I say, this whole area is just had a lot of thought put into it, really. Like, even just everything from the little small details as well. I've been noticing quite a lot around the area, and I'll catch up with a bit more of those as well when I've been on the ride. But we are in the queue now, so very shortly I'll be experiencing this first of a kind coaster. I'll get some off-ride shots for you, and I'll give you my full review when I come off the ride. See you in a few seconds, guys. So I've just come off my first ride on Mandrill Mayhem here at Chessington in the world of Jumanji, and my first ride on it was actually on the back row, which means that when you go through the station for the initial launch, you actually go launch in reverse. I tell you what, that was a brilliant way for me to start that coaster. Absolutely fantastic. I think actually it is probably one of my new all-time favourite coasters. I think here, and I know it's hard to say that's what your favourite coaster is, but there's just such a difference that, you know, obviously over time I've been on shuttle coasters, I've been on launch coasters, I've even been on wing coasters, but I think to combine all 3 together really makes a difference, and it's just such a unique ride experience. Really good. I say the layout it's not the longest of layouts, but then again, shuttle coasters don't really have very long layouts, but it's pumped with action throughout. So the inversion is really good. The way it goes over the entrance is absolutely brilliant, and the layout's really good. The way you go round the Jaguar at the top, and actually before you go up that hill you get a secondary launch as well, so it's really good indeed. So well done, I think, and brilliant. I'm definitely going to try and get another ride on it before the day is out. But no, I say if you are in the area or coming to Chessington, definitely make time to go on this coaster because it's really good. I really enjoy it. I'm going to go on it again, definitely. So I'll try and get another ride a little later on. I say it's still quite busy down here. You have to do like virtual queue today because obviously being the opening day, lots of people want to get on it. But I say you give it a sort of a few weeks or so, obviously it'll become a normal queue then and stuff, and you just come down and queue for it. And I say on days like today where it's a bit quieter, like during the week and stuff, these are the best days to come and do these kind of rides, because in the week in general, if you can get down here, as I always say, the quieter days, make the best of them. Even though the park's not open as long, you still get on plenty of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit more exploring around the area, take a look at some of the themed elements, and update you on stuff. So, no, first initial review, really, really good. Highly recommend. I'll tell you guys, you've got some really nice bits of little theming all around the area of Jumanji, like everything from like all the plants they put down, all these little rock statues and stuff. They really do fit in well with the area. I think it just you know, all those little fine details really make a difference. Just like all those little bits, you know. Fantastic bits of theming throughout, and like little interactive bits as well for the kids. You know, they've really thought of every angle here at the park, really, and this new end. So here's a bit of theming that some of you Alton Towers fans may recognise. This is actually the front of what used to be the control cabin for when Ripsaw was at Alton Towers. So you might recognise that. And it's now been converted into quite a nice little food outlet. Little kiosks and serving like various snacks and varieties of other bits and pieces. Nice way they've sort of again added that in and sort of reusing parts of old attractions as well. Really nice. So the third and final attraction you've got in the area of Jumanji is Ostrich Stampede. Now this is one of those sort of like bounce type rides that takes you up and down on a sort of, as they say, an ostrich stampede. So again, really, really nice themed entrance on this. And I think I'm going to go and experience this next for you. It says it's got a 20-minute wait time. Let's see what we wait, shall we? Here we go, bit of Ostrich Stampede.
Attention adventurers aboard the Ostrich Stampede, please be aware your restraints are about to open. Please do not hold them down.
So I've just got off my ride on Ostrich Stampede. I waited about half an hour for that ride. It was quite busy and it had a few technical issues as well. As I say, today is obviously the opening day of the area, so there are going to be a few teething issues with some of the rides. Obviously it's the first time they've fully tried them all out with actual like different guests on them and stuff like that. They did have the pass holder day and the preview day, but obviously it takes a little bit of time for them to iron out the little kinks and stuff like that. But in general, the whole area, I'll give you a full review of the area now, what I think of it. It's really, really good, I'd say. You know, it's a brilliant addition to the park. Mandrill Mayhem is a brilliant addition in terms of a coaster. It's not too thrilling to the point where it's not good for families, but it's just thrilling enough. I'd say it's almost like a sort of different version of sort of Vampire. So it's quite a thrilling ride still, but not too much that the sort of younger kids wouldn't enjoy it and stuff. It's a good ride, and I say, only being a 1.2 metre high ride, it's suitable for most people as well. The other two flat rides in the area, Mamba Strike and Ostrich Stampede, both really good additions as well. I say the Ostrich Stampede, in my opinion, could do with a little bit more of a sort of thrilling ride sequence. It's a little bit tame in my opinion, but it is a more family designed ride, so I can understand where they're coming from with that approach. But in general, having the flat rides in the area is a really, really good idea, because it means that you don't get everyone trying to queue for one main ride. You've sort of got that separation, and you've got the, you know, the way of breaking the queues up a little bit. Definitely a good idea in that sense of thing to put the flat rides in the area, as it does help sort of split the queues up a little bit. And obviously as well, the area is really, really well themed. It's got some great little immersive bits in it, and it's just generally a good area. I really enjoyed sort of visiting it, and I think I am going to try and get another ride on Mandrill Mayhem before the day's out, but at the moment the queue is sort of full at the moment. At the moment, so today they're doing a virtual queue system, as obviously they don't want the ride to be absolutely rammed all day, so they're trying to sort of keep it balanced as such. Anyway, I'm heading on down towards Wild Woods now. I'm going to get a ride on Vampire because it's only advertised as a 15-minute wait, so I'm going to go on that. And I've got some updates for you as well coming up. So one of the events that is returning this year to Chessington is Mardi Gras. Now Mardi Gras is one of the events that runs at not just Chessington, it runs at Thorpe Park and Alton Towers as well. They all have slightly different abbreviations of the name. This one's called Mardi Gras, as in Ra, like a lion or tiger. And that's running here from the 27th of May. So as you can see, I've just seen there's a bit of preparation going on. They've got some stages going out around the park, and I'm sure there's going to be more around the park as I walk around. I say, I've not really walked around the park today that much. I've been in the world of Jumanji all morning, so I'm sure we'll see a bit more around the park as I walk round. Anyway, I've come down to Wildwoods and I'm going to take a ride on Vampire. Advertised as 15-minute wait, but might not be as long as that, because actually apart from Jumanji World being a bit busy, the rest of the park is really quiet today actually. Not bad at all. So I'll see you when I come off of Vampire. Always got to make time for Vampire when I come down to Chessington. It's one of the classics here, isn't it? Well, it is probably the classic here. Although, saying that, we say it's a rare coaster here. It's now not the most rarest one, because obviously with Mandrill Mayhem being a first of its kind in terms of the sort of way it works, that one's even rarer at the moment. But I think, based on the response I've seen from Mandrill Mayhem here, I think we'll be seeing more of these coasters in time to come. But no, in terms of Vampire, running really, really well as always. Running on 2 trains today as well, actually, so operations and throughput is pretty good. Yeah, it's running really nicely. Bit of a cooler day here today, but still sunny nonetheless, so I can't complain, because when I got up this morning to come out for the day, it was pissing it down with rain, so it's nice to actually have a bit of a sunnier day now. You know, it wasn't very good this morning. Anyway, it's around about midday now, so I'm going to go and grab some lunch, and I think I'm actually going to go in the little like tavern in the Adventure Point area, because last time I ate in there it was quite nice. And I don't really feel like pizza pasta today because I had pizza yesterday, so I'm going to go into the Smokehouse bar instead. Rob's Theme Park Vlogs food update for you. Just got myself a chicken fillets meal here in the Smokehouse barbecue here at Chessington. If you're an annual pass holder, really reasonably priced actually, just £9 for all that, and includes a drink as well. Not a bad price at all, and looks very tasty. Anyway, I've finished my lunch now. I had a nice like little chicken fillets, they were quite nice, I had them. Now I'm heading down towards Toon Blaster. Got to do me Toon Blaster ride whilst I'm here. It's a tradition. So I'm going to go and do that and see if Croc Drop's running as well. Whilst I'm down here, we'll do all that. Seems like they've still got the same show running on the stage that they had a few weeks ago when I came down here. Hello. Someone waved in the background there. So yeah, they've still got the superhero show on down at the stage here. You saw that in my vlog a few weeks back. So that show's still running at the moment. I'm sure when it comes to Mardi Gras, they'll be changing the show on the stage to a more sort of Mardi Gras themed one, and there'll be other entertainment around the park as well. So yeah, I've just made it down by where Croc Drop and Toon Blaster is. Actually at the moment it looks like Croc Drop's got pretty much no queue. It looks like it's pretty much walk on, so I might go down there and do that first, and then actually no, I've just eaten lunch actually, that's a bad idea. I'm actually going to go to do Toon Blaster first, then I'll go and do Croc Drop after I let my lunch go down for a bit. And then I've got another reserved ride for Mandrill Mayhem, so I will head back down there afterwards and take my second ride on that. Might be in a different road this time. So just outside of Toon Blaster you have got another one of the Mardi Gras stages. This one's very sort of flowery themed, this one. So you've got this one down here I've seen so far. You've got another one that is over down by the Shipwreck Cove area. So there's a few stages around that I haven't seen yet, but obviously they're slowly getting this ready for Mardi Gras, which is starting very, very soon indeed. So obviously they're doing a lot of prep work around the park at the moment. Now I actually am, for you people that want to know what Mardi Gras is about and stuff, I am actually going to be coming to Chessington on the 30th to come and see Mardi Gras down here, and I'm also going to Fulk Park on the 26th for the opening of Ghost Train. So there's some videos that are going to be coming up very shortly on the channel, so do stay tuned and I'll keep you posted on them as and when they come out. Anyway, it's time to go into the Forbidden Tomb for a ride on Toon Blaster. With the queue line audio actually working today, I've not heard that out in the main queue line for a while. It seems they've actually fixed the queue line audio. Update for you since I last came here.
To kill him, so they have to see him.
Another update for you inside the actual tomb itself. They've actually fixed the interior audio as well. Yeah, I haven't heard this audio since they did the update about 2 years ago, so it's actually good to see.
The premonitions have come true. The ancient priest has been served.
It's actually good to hear this audio again. I've not heard it for a little while. So this ride sort of over the years has been sort of neglected, but it seems like they finally are actually doing some work to it. So hopefully they might have done some changes inside the ride as well. But as you can see, guys, I'm literally walking straight on this ride. There is no queue at all. The queues are very small today, to be fair. So I'll see you when I come off my ride on Toon Blaster. So just come off a really good ride on Toon Blaster there. I say, it looks like they have slowly started doing work inside that ride to sort of bring it back up to a good standard. I noticed a few of the scenes have had the lighting and stuff repaired. They've had some audio fixes in there as well. There was a lot of the audio, especially in the snake at the end scene, definitely seemed to be a lot more clearer than it was a few weeks back. A little while back it was quite poor, like you couldn't really hear the audio. It sounded like the drivers had all been not working properly, but now they've done some repairs and updates and stuff. So yeah, they are slowly getting this ride back up to sort of a good standard again. I say, the thing is, you've got to remember this ride, Toon Blaster, was put in 2002, I think it reopened as Toon Blaster, but it was around a lot more before that. You know, it opened in '94 as Terror Tomb, and so, you know, over the years the sets haven't changed that much since then. So really, you've got to think this ride is pretty much as old as it is. Nearly, you're talking nearly 30 years old now, the attraction itself. So, you know, things like the audio and stuff have obviously been updated over time, but some of the stuff like the speakers and stuff like that probably haven't been over time. I think actually when I saw them when I saw the lights on in there once when it broke down, the speakers are really old in there now. You know, they're not branded or anything. They're like a custom job one that was done ages ago. So, you know, they might slowly be out to taking them out and replacing them with new ones. You know, it's good to see them doing some repairs though, because the thing is, when you've got a really, really good soundtrack, it can sometimes be, you know, ruined if they haven't got this good sound system to go with it. And I say, I definitely noticed that time that the queue line sound is actually working properly, which I haven't heard for a while, and also I say the interior sound, and now also looks like around the ride as well. So it's good to see them doing these updates. Anyway, I'm going to go around for a round two because there's no queue for it at the moment, and I do enjoy this ride. So I'll see you after my second round. So just done a few rides on Toon Blaster here. I really enjoy that. I don't know why, I just really enjoy that ride. I enjoy the dark ride element of it, and I also just enjoy the shooting up style of it as well. I got a really good score on the last run there. I got 125,000, and that was with a full train as well. So empty train, I could probably get the high score for the day. Anyway, I'm heading back over now to Mandrill Mayhem for my second ride on it today. I've got probably about an hour left on park before I have to leave for the day. Been a really good day on park though, loads of updates to say. This is going to be quite a long video, this one, because of loads of updates and stuff, and it's been really good to see the world of Jumanji and stuff. I'm going back down there now for a bit more, so I'll see you guys when I get back down there. Back here in the world of Jumanji for a second ride on Mandrill Mayhem. Back down here so soon. Just come off my second ride on Mandrill Mayhem. This time I actually rode it the other way round, so I managed to fit about second row that time. I tell you what, no matter which way you ride it, you get a different experience, and it's, as I say, just as good as it was this morning. Really, really fantastic ride, and a brilliant addition to the park, as I said. Yeah, the whole area is really, you know, it's just brilliant, absolutely fantastic. I say, if you get to come down and do it, definitely come down. Highly, highly recommend. Fantastic. Can't go over that, I want to do it again. It seems, guys, the dragon is not raging today or in a fury, as Dragon's Fury has been shut for pretty much most of the day today. You know, I sort of said this last time I came here, the Dragon's Fury over the last few seasons has had a sort of really, really shaky run really. Like it's spent a lot of its time sort of down rather than running, and I think it's one of those rides that's really starting to show its age now over the years. You know, it's been here a long time, and I think I don't know how much longer it's got left really at the park, if I'm honest with you, because you know it's shaky. It's been shaky over the seasons. It doesn't really run at full capacity anymore. Now they don't run the cars really full anymore. They don't have all the cars running on it anymore either really. So you know, has it got a few seasons left? Maybe. Obviously they haven't said anything, but in my sort of personal opinion, I think we might not see Dragon's Fury here much longer unless it has a major overhaul, which it does sort of need, I think, really. You know, it's one of the, I think when it opened originally, it was quite a good ride and it had a good throughput because of the amount of cars, but over the years, where it's got older, wear and tear, you know, it's not as smooth as it used to be. Like I said when I came here last time, the train should be constantly moving through the station on that ride to get the throughput, but if they're not moving through because they're not getting them loaded in time, or because they can't get them through as fast as they used to, or like whatever that is, and you know, it really does make the difference, I think. And I think in general it sort of shows that the attraction is really starting to now age really. But I'm going to go on another ride I haven't been on today down here. I'm going to have a quick ride on Croc Drop. I've got probably about half an hour left of my park time, so I've got to shoot off somewhere later on. But it's been a really, really good day on park today. And I say, you know, it's been great to see the world of Jumanji. It's been really, really good day. And it's not been majorly busy really, considering it's been the opening day. I think most of the attention has been down at the world of Jumanji today, so the other rides and attractions have been quite empty really. I mean, I've done quite a few like re-rides on stuff, so no, it's been really, really good today. Really good day. Anyway, I'll see you when I come off of Croc Drop. Well, that's not going to happen for the minute actually, everyone, because Croc Drop has gone down for maintenance issue at the moment, so I will try and come back to that later on before I leave. Not too bothered if I don't. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna have another ride on Toon Blaster, because I say the thing is, I must see people don't like some of these rides. I really actually enjoy Toon Blaster. It's one of them rides I'll always make time for when I go to the parks and stuff, and I'll always find time for it. I think as much as I do love all the coasters and I love all them kind of thrill rides and stuff, I've always got room for dark rides. Obviously this one's a shoot 'em up style one, but I do in general just like the dark rides. I like the sort of immersiveness of them. I like the way that they're all done and stuff. It's brilliant. And having sort of worked behind the scenes on them as well, you really appreciate the work that goes into them when you see them all up and running, because sometimes when you see them with the lights on, they're a bit different. You know, when they turn the lights out and all the show lighting's on and all the effects, they're brilliant rides really, and they're so immersive. So I'll see you when I come off of Toon Blaster. So I wrapped up my day with the last few rides on Toon Blaster actually. I just sort of kept going round. I've done all the major rides I wanted to do here today, but as I say, you know, I'm going to sort of wrap the day up here at Chessington World of Adventures and the Jumanji World of Adventures. I mean, today's been a brilliant day on park. I've really enjoyed being on park today. The world of Jumanji is a really, really good themed area. Rides in it are absolutely fantastic. I say Mandrill Mayhem, if you guys can come down, I highly recommend you going on it, definitely. I say I don't know what the queuing system is going to be like on it over the next sort of few weeks or so. Obviously today for the opening day it was in virtual queue. I don't know if they're going to keep that up for a little while whilst it's busy, and maybe on the busier days they might do that as well. But always keep an eye on the app. Keep an eye on the app and the website. That tells you all the day-to-day information. So it's always good to keep an eye on that and see what the latest updates are for per day basis. But no, it was a really, really, really good day here on park. Absolutely love the world of Jumanji. I don't know if we're going to ever see it get any bigger than it is now. Hopefully we do. Hopefully we see, you know, there's a bit of land behind it. You know, we could always see it maybe expand beyond where it is now. But I think personally it's a great addition to the park. And I really enjoyed today in general. It's been a really quiet day around the actual park. I haven't really had to queue for anything really. I mean, anything. I've been re-riding stuff. I've done 3 rides on Vampire today. I've done about 10 rides on Toon Blaster, 2 on Mandrill Mayhem. I've done, you know, really good sort of day. Dragon's Furies was shut for most of the day, unfortunately, so that means I didn't really get on that, unfortunately, today. But no, apart from that though, it's been a really good sort of ride selection today. There's not been many rides down, and it's generally been a good day. So I hope you've enjoyed all the updates. I hope you sort of enjoyed my views on the world of Jumanji. I'm going to come back here in a few weeks' time for Mardi Gras, so I'll see if anything's changed majorly since this trip. But just a quick reminder of what's coming up on my channel over the next few weeks. So next few weeks I'm going to be visiting Alton Towers. I'm going to be going up there, so there's going to be a vlog from Alton Towers coming up for you, including Curse at Alton Manor I'll be finally going on. Also going to be going to Blackpool Pleasure Beach as well coming up, and also I will be returning to Thorpe Park for the opening of Ghost Train, so I'll be there on the opening day of that. And then wrapping up the end of this month, I'll be coming back here for Mardi Gras. So loads and loads of stuff coming up on the channel the next sort of few weeks or so. So do watch this space. But I hope you have enjoyed the day. I hope you've enjoyed following me along for the adventure. And until next time, guys, from me, Rob, at Rob's Theme Park Vlogs, don't forget to subscribe and keep watching. And have a great day. From me, Rob. Bye, everybody. Take care.